Good afternoon. My name is Tipparat, Aquaculture Officer of FAO Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific. We are like a family. Many of us are quite familiar to me, and we have also newcomers in this meeting. So let me provide a little bit background of what's happening during the HLM series until today. The advantage of this is this morning, Ed also provide already a lot of good background of what's happening during the HLM1, HLM2, and what we are doing on the HLM3, and some project and initiative will be going on. The highlight of this afternoon session, just to share with the participants on our action on aquaculture transformation in the region through some project and initiative. I divided the topic into four topics, very brief on the background because it's already done. Most of the time we talk about what we do in terms of action to a request from governments to implement the regional project, TCP, current TCP 4004. The TCP will highlight on two main outputs. Number one is National Innovation and Investment Plans, and the second one on regional monitoring system to monitor progress made in the region on the transformation. I think I will skip this since Ed already provided all the details. The story came all the way from FAO umbrella we call Blue Transformation. One of the participants came to me just a while ago asking, we are working on Blue Transformation or Aquaculture Transformation. Actually, it's the same thing. The Blue Transformation of FAO comprise three main components. One on sustainable aquaculture, second on sustainable capture fishery, and the last one on improved value chain. Here in this meeting, we only talk about one component of the FAO Blue Transformation. That is global umbrella. This Blue Transformation started in roadmaps as published by FAO in 2022. And here in Asia Pacific region, we translate the Blue Transformation Roadmap into this white paper. We call it short white paper. So we cannot leave this room if we don't know what is white paper. We will ask Vela to make a kind of test. White paper is a short name for aquaculture transformation for Asia Pacific region. Here in the region, we highlight on innovation work and investment on the innovation. As we know, in this region is a lot of diversity. We are so diverse in terms of aquaculture development, but our region also the biggest region that produce fish for the world, and we need to maintain our production growth. We find that to focus on development of the work in this area on innovation will help accelerate the growth in the region, as we are quite ahead of anyone in the world. So we want to maintain that, and that is part of our target in the white paper. This morning, Mike also mentioned about Ed and Mike also mentioned about the detail in the white paper. So just mentioned a while ago that this is the translated version from the Blue Transformation Roadmap. So we align very much on the Blue Transformation Roadmap. Even the vision, we set the target until 2030. So our implementation, our national plan, our monitoring system, we will target up to 2030. There are 5 targets in the white paper. We don't have to remember. Everyone can go to the website just to provide a very brief introduction again on the white paper. Very simple, 5 main targets. One on the production, because this is a highlight for this region. We want to see this production growth in the region at least maintain at 3% average annual growth. Then we will reach the target 103 million tons of the regional production by 2030. And down here is the action area that we propose in the white paper. Any project or development from now on, we can check against this white paper if our request or our interest align on which area. And then it will link to the monitoring system that NACA FAO will develop to the regional TCP. Okay, so the template just look like this: target and action area. So when you open the white paper, you will see target 1 and list of action area, target 2, list of action area. For example, Thailand, we talked during development of some FAO projects. Thailand would like to highlight the work on action area 2.5 under target number 2 on improved environmental and climate resilience. Right now, Thailand is working on action area 2.5, coping with climate change and other trauma. One project, for example, on efficient use of energy in shrimp farming, and Thailand find a way to reduce the footprint from energy consumption, as they realize that in shrimp farming now, the main cost item not just about feed, but energy consumption is a second highest cost at farm level. So, and align with the country, the national plan of Thailand to promote the BCG, circular economy, let's say. So Thailand requests a project aligned with Action 2.5 in the white paper, and more project is coming. Later, I think today or tomorrow session, Thailand will present the project detail on the low carbon aquaculture that Thailand has been implementing through the FAO TCP project. This is just an example, and many other countries also follow this template. Target number 3 will focus on the aquaculture value chain, and these are the lists of the action area. And number 4 on the governance part, and the last one on the partnership and corporations. So all these checklists on the 5 targets very important for the monitoring system, which I will explain later. HLM become our process to track the progress made in the region. From very beginning, we still didn't know much about what to do. We started from after the COVID in 2022, work with NACA, and we managed to invite some participants. I remember like Harrison was also there with us, and many participants here. We discussed online and discussed a lot how we will make this happen after we heard about the blue transformation. And then after the HLM1, we came back, okay, let's start with the white paper. So we start hiring experts to do all the work. And then during the HLM2, we got the white paper, and that was launched, and everyone discussed about it. And now it's time for us, HLM3. We want to showcase of actions, what really happening in the field, in Thailand, in Philippines, just to highlight what the country can actually take action to move on aquaculture sector in a more sustainable way, okay? But through innovation and investment on innovation, through the government and private investment. After HLM3 and previous meeting, we got part of the recommendation that came out, and this become our key idea to develop projects. First, at the national level, country requests to have some sort of plan. We know each country already have national aquaculture development plan. It's a very common. Each country in Asia, they develop that one. But a more focus on innovation, that's something really lacking. And this come to FAO to think how we can support the country to develop a specific plan. We call it NIIP, NIP, to focus on development on innovation. And this will bring to the investment further and work with private sector. Second, on the regional level, once we have national plan, maybe with a few pilot countries, and then we develop tools to monitor the progress from the implementation of the plan. So we call it ATMS, Aquaculture Transformation Monitoring, Evaluation and Learning System. You will hear NIIPs and ATMS in next slides. And then after the HLM3 and Viet NACA Governing Council, we discussed with the members, NACA members and FAO members. There were a long discussion, and finally we conclude that, okay, let's do some pilot with some country. That time we got India, we got Philippines, Thailand, and Viet Nam. They raised hand and they went to NACA and request a regional project to start with the pilot, let's say pilot the aquaculture transformation action to through the development of national plans specifically for innovation. And we will help them develop country or region and or regional proposal based on that NIP that they develop. Focus on the priority area that they highlight in the NIP. So this is come to FAO regional office in Bangkok, and they request support, technical support on this. So through this TCP, we will work closely with NACA as NACA requests this TCP, and also work with very beginning of the work, we will engage private sector. We just realized that it might be too late if we engage them in the final meeting. So we want to engage them from the beginning. But of course, with the time limitation of the TCP, the project, we have 24 months and quite limited time and resources. So we need to focus on some country first, and we will see how it goes, and then we can expand. If other country in the region will request, for example, if a South Asian country have interest and want to do the same, please come and talk to us, and we can share the result and the template with you. The government counterpart that engage in this regional TCP are ICAR India, BIFA Philippines, Department of Fisheries Thailand, and Department of Fisheries Vietnam. Dr. No One Kan is here, no? We need to talk to you. The TCP is officially requested by NACA on behalf of these 4 participating countries. We expect from this project, the end of the day, we will have 4 national plans for innovation and investment, 1 per country. And inside that national plan, we will also develop some kind of project ideas and or proposal, if we can go that far, to develop like a resource mobilization mechanism or tools. So we really like to work with potential partners, donor, development agency, whoever have interest on any priority area that these 4 countries want to do and focus in this 5 years until 2030, work together on that proposal, and then we want to work together with you from the beginning of the process. So to develop this NIIP, we will have altogether 5 meetings, 4 in the country and 1 regional meeting. Actually 10, 8 in-country meeting and 2 regional workshops. So we have a lot of many forums for any of us who have same interest. Come and talk to the country, talk with NACA, talk with FAO. Okay, we are interested on this action area. And if this action area is selected by the country, then this is a kind of business matching. Okay, so we just started this TCP December last year. So now we are already half year, but everything already set. Now it's time to go to the country to work with you on the baseline information, prepare for all the meeting, and start develop the NIIP for you, and then validation process. So this is time for all of us to think if you have any specific interest on specific topic, align with the white paper, and match with the country interest, then bingo, come and talk with us from the beginning. And then we will bring you together with the country and our organization like NACA and private sector. Right now we have Future Fish, who is our key partner involved in this process. We have Shanghai Ocean University, Dr. Wenbo Chang, who will be helping us develop this NIIP. So all of us here, FAO Regional Office, NACA, Future Fish, and Shanghai Ocean University, Dr. Wenbo, we will all travel around in the region to support you to develop your own national innovation and investment plan and the proposal that align with your plan. And then look for partner to implement your plan. Okay, that is the thinking of this regional TCP for the first part. The second part is really a kind of tools to monitor the progress made. So the ownership will be with NACA for this regional monitoring system. FAO and NACA will work together to develop this tool, and we will use the baseline information from the 4 countries as pilot to test these methodologies. We will develop the indicators, and then we will put in actual data and see where we are now by the end of this project. So we call it a baseline aquaculture transformation progress. Okay, and then another 2 years after the project finish, we will follow up and we'll go back again to see from 2026 and then another 2 years, 2028, what are the progress made during the past 2 years, and then 2030 perhaps. So this depends on the resources that we have and your cooperation. If we really have strong interest and very good cooperation, then our target will be met. Okay. So this is our ideas on this project. What is in the NIIP? The NIIP is really like a country roadmap to find where you have interest on the priority area and what innovation that will help accelerate your action, more or less. And we can see that each country already have national aquaculture development plan, but they are in various stages. Some countries nearly finished the plan, like this year is the end of the plan and you're going to have a new one soon. Some country is in between, like Viet Nam, very long aquaculture national plan, I know until 2030 something. So it's not possible to build this plan on top of that. So maybe the most suitable model could be the last one. Just develop a NIIP that's specific for some action areas that Vietnam may select, and then link with a related innovation or technology that Vietnam think it will help Vietnam accelerate the action. Okay, so there are various models of NIIP that we may develop that fit to the country context. No, for China, Wenbo will be coming soon to in the next presentation. Will showcase of China, see how China do in terms of aquaculture transformation. There are steps in developing the NIIP. I think I just skip this. This will be the work of Dr. Wenbo Chang, who will help start from develop background information, understand what's going on in the country, and then make the goal and the vision to understand the direction where we go on the innovation, and then start with identify the priority action for each country. And the most important one is we want to know what kind of project or initiative that really help the country progress on the transformation process until 2030. And number 5, the last step is linked with the monitoring system that will develop by NACA and FAO. Okay, so this one ATMS is a tool, it's a regional tool. So we need cooperation from all members in the region to provide information, and then NACA will do the analysis and then reporting, like some others topic that NACA have been handling, like on aquatic animal health. I think NACA also keep reporting on that topic, so this would be the same, but at the regional level. ATMS will be very important for this region as it provides like from now on we like to develop the sector based on data. So it would be data driven. We cannot just propose new project without background information. Okay, so when project come to us, we like to see what already done in the past and what next we need to do. We don't want to repeat what once you already requested TCP, then it's the responsibility of the government to follow up and let's start new thing to add on, develop on top of that so we can move forward. No? So to do that, we need data. So let's develop this sector and use the data in the most efficient way to support our project development. Okay, so through the monitoring system that I just mentioned, that's why we need data support from the country. So through the TCP project, we will work closely with you, try to come up with a good template, what kind of indicator we need and what information we need. Will be very short, not 100 indicators, something like 10 or 20 maximum. So something that doable and manageable by the NACA Secretariat themselves as well. So that's the kind of thinking we have for now. But we still need to validate our thinking with you as a participating countries. No? For other countries who are not our participating country through the TCP, you have opportunity during the regional workshop if you like to have some sort of comment or because eventually this will expand to other countries as well, no? Not just for the 4 countries. So we will give an opportunity for other members to comment and validate the indicators and the ATMS, the entire process of the ATMS itself. So we want to be seen that our development through any project that members request, it will be accountable and measurable, and therefore we can see how much of the impact we generate from every single US dollar. Yeah. With that, we hope that every single dollar that we invested to the TCP project or any other project by government themselves will multiply more dollars to the country. That's what our hope. Okay, so through this process, we'll strongly request cooperation in terms of data when we come to your country. So please help us from the beginning to develop a template for monitoring system that everyone is happy to provide any information required, no, for the reporting. So at the end of the day, we will get one report and to see this is where we are now for this region in terms of innovation and the investment in the region on the transformation. And the next 2 years, we will make another progress and see, okay, this is the add up that we did from the past 2 years, and then another 2 years, something like that. We are not sure yet about the time frame, but that a kind of target that we really want to do. Huh? So, so the element of the monitoring system would be, first, we develop indicators. We are now have the draft set of indicators developed last year. For this project, we will validate and define it a little bit more deeper and fit to the regional context even more. No? And then we will pilot it by collecting real data and do the analysis, the reporting. And eventually NACA will have one kind of manual how to operate the monitoring system, and the reporting is a kind of template that we will develop. And then this TCP will do number 1, number 2, and number 3, finish. Okay. For number 4, number 5, learning, reflection, action, adaptation. These are the key wording that we want from the NIIP and the ATMS. Because there's no point to do the data collection, analysis, and reporting without bringing this result back to you. And then you know where you are and where to improve further. Okay? So this is the key idea of the ATMS. We want everyone to monitor yourself, self-evaluation, and you know what kind of resources, what are the gaps and needed to help you develop even more and faster than before. So the keyword of the innovation is make everything move faster. We know we move, but not as fast as we want, right? So we want to move it even faster than before and more efficient than before. Then we need innovation. We cannot just do business as usual, like what we did in the past anymore in this kind of the world climate as we see now. Everything is pressed on us to do anything faster, more efficient, use less resource, but get more results, something like that. So innovation maybe is a kind of solution for all of us. But every innovation will require investment. So I would say the investment in the region for aquaculture innovation is relatively small compared to the investment in agriculture or livestock innovation. So these are something we really need to work together. How we can, how we can make it in a bigger scale, so it can be commercialized. We have startup, but startup is we have the many people working in the private sector, but there are so many models. Like big firm, they work integratedly. They survive because they have everything in one company. I can see in Viet Nam, in China, in India. If they are big firm, they survive because they are integrated. They have their own R&D. They have their own marketing, production, everything all in one. But what about small startup, small SME, small farmers? And these are the majority, if you count number of people involved, these are the majority of people in aquaculture sector in this region. They are very diversified in terms of skill, in terms of capital, in terms of knowledge, their capacity, so diverse. So these are the people that we are talking about. They are our beneficiary, actually. So how to connect? I like to borrow the word that Dr. Tina talked this morning. How we need someone to do the brokering, really, like a broker, to link all of these stakeholders together. So this is very important task. But before we can do that, maybe we need to do some sort of exercise, mind. Like when we do market channel, we know who are the distributor in the product marketing channel. Same. If we look at innovation like product, we need to see who are the players in this innovation space. There are many of them. We cannot expect startup and SME to do everything from 0 until 10. Not possible. They are not going to fly like that. So we need someone really to help them connect the dot. And I can see the role of the hub, my Aqua Hub that you mentioned this morning. The original name of the hub is AIIH Hub, Aquaculture Innovation and Investment Hub. That was the original name 2 years ago. And lately, we make it simpler, become Aqua Hub. So this hub, I can see the role of the hub to perform like an agent, innovation agent, or you may call innovation broker, to link all these stakeholders together. So with that, the scale, we can make scale bigger. Like for example, Unifa, Lichita, Tiora, thank you. They are struggling, I can see. I met Lichita in Chennai. I mean, she does just almost everything from end to the other end. It's not possible. If we want to make it faster, broker, this is another one. They need to do which type. Lichita, just stay there. You do your job. We will help you, bring you up there, okay? This is very important. So we need to sit down and look at it. What are really the channel or the players there? Where are the gaps and how to connect them? Which would be our part? Which would be their task? These are the things we need to consider. So I just hope that during the end of the day, startup and SME, they should be able to do their job easier with support and facilitating rule from the hub. So Aqua Hub, I think, is very critical for this task, Mike. We will have to discuss further how we can really progress the work of the Aqua Hub. Aqua Hub is for everyone, as government, as private sector, startup, SME, even conglomerate like big company. You may take part that you're part of your CSR program. Because all of this, we talk about sustainability, but through innovation and investment on the innovation. Yeah. So everyone is welcome to work with us through the Aqua Hub. Right now, Aqua Hub is in the hand of my Future Fish, but we started together, but Mike is in a good position to link all of us together. We will need to go to that deeper, Mike, to see how we can really facilitate the startup and the SME to link with the government. This morning we talk about R&D. Yes, R&D is very important, and no one will want to invest except whoever have the public fund, right? Maybe big company can do. If you are trillion business, trillion yuan or baht business, it's okay. You have capital. But for small people, just forget about it. It may start from public investment like governments, university, government research institute, so on and so forth. And then these people implement the idea on the ground, but at pilot scale. Again, it cannot be commercialized. So at the end of the day, commercialized idea will come from startup, right? Incubator and the startup. These people will take it up from your lab, from your laboratory, and implement it in a more commercial way. But they are small, so they're struggling also. So if they are not like small farmers, if they do not have parent, let's say, or sister, to put them together, that will be difficult for them, because then they have to invest not just their own innovation, but also the connection. That is really, really hard. So it cannot fly like that. So we really need to help them on this. Yes, that's for small startup and SME. For the government themselves, when they come to like Thai DOF, I also can see the model they work, R&D, and then pilot with farmers. But upscaling also challenging because of the time and resources mainly cannot do. So somehow, if we bring the private sector from the beginning, if they are interested, then they can take that part and bring it out to wider clients. Then that can be business. Yeah, and we can see during our project on the energy, TCP on energy efficiency, we brought in some company like Hydroneo and some other solar cell company, IoT company, those people. Yeah, so those people have interest on anything that our farmers are working on. So after the project, this business, they go together, Hydroneo and some other group. Okay, we only provide this business matching, and then when they find their good partner, then they work together on the solar cell, on the IoT technology and things like that. So these are the platforms that maybe the hub can really help facilitate the meeting of these people together. I think for now, since time is up, I like to end this presentation, and we may have Q&A later. Thank you so much, Simon.